So we were sitting at the table the other day, and we had a little cardboard tube, and I was playing with it, as you do with your fiddle things when you're talking. Well, I fiddle with stuff when I'm talking. And I was reminding the boys about how clever and good robots are, but the limitation of a robot is always going to be the fact that it's designed by a human, and humans have flaws. We have weaknesses. Now, a few years ago in the UK, there was a huge fire at a big factory in a place called Andover in Hampshire. You can go and Google this, at a Waitrose sorting facility. There's a big distribution centre. Food comes in by truck, it gets separated, and these robots then go and pick the food. It goes in crates, goes in vans, and it can be delivered to people's houses. Waitrose, Andover, big fire, 4 years ago or so. Go and Google it. But anyway, this fire got me thinking, because the reason of the fire is they got rid of all the people because robots are more efficient and faster and we can save money. But what they didn't tell the robots to do was to smell for fire or smoke, and they couldn't detect it. Now, you or I, if we'd have been working in that factory where they didn't need to have people because robots are better, well, we'd have smelt the smoke and we'd have pulled the fire alarm, and there wouldn't have been a fire that destroyed the entire complex. As clever as the system and the robots were, they weren't told to sniff for smoke. I would imagine that whenever they're put back again, they will be. But that's the problem of robots. We have to tell them what to do. And this little cardboard tube thing, if you can see that as I'm squishing it, this is what I was doing. And it reminded me of a thing I saw about mushroom picking robots. And they were trying to get robots on a conveyor belt, was going past, and the robots were there and they were supposed to pick different sized mushrooms so they could grade the mushrooms for sale. And the problem was that these robot claws would come down and they'd splat these mushrooms. You got mushrooms flying everywhere, and they tried different claws and hands and rubber things and metal things, and they were really struggling. And then there were people that could come along and just pick it up. Because we react to the situation we see, because God's made us well. So we would know we only need a tiny bit of pressure to hold this in the air, but a robot doesn't. It can't work that out very well. God didn't make you by accident. He made you with a purpose, and it's a beautiful purpose because you are beautifully created by God for Him. And this is an amazing gift. When we see suicide rates in teenagers and small children who think they have no purpose, well, if you're not told that you are designed and handcrafted by God because He loves you and has a purpose for you, well, you're going to be depressed, aren't you? What's the point in being here? If you believe in the rubbish of evolution, you're going to think, well, I just came from a goo and I don't matter, and well, I'm going back to the ground. God made you because you are beautiful and you have purpose. Just a thought.